So when me and Mitch first got together, Mitch and I first got together, he was working away. So I made this for him just so he could, I guess, read it when he's up at work. It's super cheesy. We start off, we say 1 year to many more amazing years, babe. Thanks for making every second of this one the best. So yeah, it's just our little story of us, and I guess we met at Mullaloo Beach Hotel where I was working for 5 years and we'd never really run into each other. And then we had a mutual friend that he asked for my number.
Righto, back in the day when I was flying in and out of Karratha 5 years ago, I used to write notes to Lauren before I left. And here is just a little extract of one of them. Dear Lauren, the sexiest girl in the world. Let me start by talking about me. I'm the luckiest guy in the world for just meeting you, let alone having you in my life for just shy of 2 years. You have been the greatest, most exciting part of my life, even more exciting than the Pokemon era of 2000, 2003. More rewarding than scuba diving, free diving, skydiving, fishing, snowboarding, surfing, riding, or any one of the countless hobbies that I have. And I would give up any one of them in a heartbeat to sleep in with you or cuddle up to you on the couch with friends on.
Message for Mitch. Just thank you for being the legendary guy you are. You honestly fascinate me every day with how caring you are and how willing you are to go out of your way to do things for everyone else. How smart you are. It's intimidating. You teach me a lot every day. You've always made me so comfortable from the get-go, always just instantly connected with you, I guess, which doesn't come around every day, and literally nothing's changed in the last 7 years since we met. I just knew straight away, still do, and see a really, really happy future together with you.
Mitch, 7 years ago, Lauren described a guy who was caring, funny, charming, handsome and smart. We don't know where he is now, but we love you to bits, so that's great. But seriously, Mitch, as Lauren's best, we love you really.
So all couples have fights from time to time, and Lauren and Mitch in particular are not known for their fights. However, one time Lauren did tell us that she had a fight with Mitch at Coles. You see, Mitch was suggesting ideas for a snack plate and asked about water crackers. With each suggestion, Lauren replied, boring, until Mitch couldn't handle such a cold, callous approach to his cracker selection. Oh! And they got into a little tiff. Just another example of when it comes to Lauren and food, what she says goes, and if you can't handle the heat, you better get out of the kitchen.
We don't have too much in common, Mitch, mainly because I really do not enjoy fixing things and you simply do. But something I have learned that we definitely do have a lot in common with is our indescribable love of Lauren. Lauren, there really is a lifetime of things to say about you, just how much I adore and love you. You are the most thoughtful, caring and beautiful person I know, and Mitch, you are the luckiest man in the universe. Yes, you are. Mitch, I remember when Lauren first told me about you and we would sit and talk on her couch for hours about mysterious Mitch, who was a wee baby at just 21.
Cougar Town, destination, Mitch Bradley.
But seriously, Mitch, as Lauren's best friends, we're pretty picky and we're very protective of our Lauren, and we couldn't have wished for anyone better than you. As a couple, you're both known for being incredibly kind and giving. You treat your friends like family. You always go out of your way to help and make others feel welcome and loved. You already make the most wonderful couple, And we can't wait to see the family that you create together. Thank you so much, though, for always being there for all of us. You are always listening, helping, being kind and caring and supportive. And our vow to both of you is that we will always be there for you both. We're so lucky to call Mr. and Mrs. Bradley our best friends. So please join us and raise a glass to our lobsters. Mr. and Mrs. Bradley. Yeah.
Lauren, our relationship has been a journey. It has been filled with obstacles such as fly-in fly-out Korea, which we've managed with phone calls, messages, year-long trips to Canada, and in the past, handwritten notes in an A4 exercise book, which are embarrassing and emasculating, and I won't read any of them here today. But you know what was written, and is how I truly feel, and standing here in front of you only reinforces those feelings.
When we very first got together and you were working away, my boss at the time said to me, "When's your lobster home?" It didn't click what on earth he was talking about at first, but it was in reference to an episode of Friends where Phoebe explains the lobster theory. Basically, she says that when two lobsters fall in love, they mate for life, and you can actually see old lobster couples walking around holding claws. When it comes to us, when I hold your hand, it's the perfect fit, and I never feel safer, more a part of a team, more at ease, and more at home. I know that it's where it's meant to be for the rest of our lives. I feel so insanely lucky to have found my lobster.
You are driven, dedicated, loyal, honest, and a genuinely humble person. You are my bae, the person who makes me smile with all your cute idiosyncrasies. I look forward to any time we get to spend together. Mostly that means Netflix and chill. And in those moments, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else with anyone else. You are perfect in every way I can think of. And I'll try to keep up.
You fascinate me every day with your ability to do anything and how you're always willing to go out of your way to help other people. You challenge me, but most of all, you make me so, so happy. I remember back to the beginning, always having a countdown to the day you were home from work and the crazy excitement that came with it. But now my heart no longer speeds up when I see you, everything calms down instead. In saying that, I promise to always miss you when we're apart and to still get excited on my way to pick you up from the airport after you've been away.
I promised to cherish every perfect and imperfect moment we spend together because every moment with you is worth committing to memory. I promise to put you first above all other, to communicate, be honest with you, to never let an unresolved issue go unsolved. And when we decide to add another family member, I promise to try my hardest to be the best father I can be, even if it is another fur child. This is a new chapter, which I can't wait to start with you, and I'm so proud to be known as your husband. I love you, Payne.
I promise to not stop you from doing your dirt biking, skydiving, surfing, diving, as I know how much you love those things, but I also promise that I'll always worry until you're home safe. I promise to share the happy and sad times with you, laugh with you, encourage your talents, and support you to make your dreams a reality. You make me so proud of you every day for everything you've already accomplished. And last but not least, I promise to always plan new adventures and live our best possible lives together. I know no matter where we've been or gone in the world, home is wherever I'm with you.
On your behalf and on behalf of the community, I now declare you both to be husband and wife.
Mitch, Cheryl and I are confident that you will take care of our daughter. You've been a major part of Lauren's life for a number of years, and since day one our impression of you has not changed. It was a good impression. We have no concerns for our precious Lauren in your care, and we know in our hearts that you two are a perfect match. For this reason, I'd like you to make a toast. We give you our wholehearted blessing, and I know you two have a bright future together. Lauren and Mitch!